One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. Number one, the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Anyways, how are we doing, everyone? How are we doing, everyone? Everyone, come in. Time to start the show again. It never stops, it never ends. It's always going on, but you just join. It's my life I call fishery, so come on in and join the party. The cat thinks it's time to kick it. Is it time to kick it? Yeah, I want to rock out. Sumi says, I want to rock out. The screen is black. Is anybody else seeing a black screen? Anybody else having that problem? Nirvana Aquatics, what's going on? Great to see you. CC and friends. Oh, you can hear me, but you can't see me. Let's see what's going on here. What is going on with everybody's? Why can't people see me? All right. Is everybody pitch black screen wise? Let's figure out what's going on. What is going on here? Let's try this. Boom. Anybody see me now? Can you see me now? Black screen still probably, huh? Let's see. Can I remove me? Add to stage. Note about now. Ta-da! Can you guys see me? Anybody see me? Screen is still black. Really? Is that still happening, guys? Let's try to let's do their cat get off the board. Let's see. What can we do to try to make this work? Okay. Let's Hey, can anybody see me now? Can you see me now? Can you see me and a cat now? Is there no sound now? Really? For real? Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Touch me, feel me, do me. Anybody? Check, check, check. Can I get a mic check? 1, 2, 3. Better bow down on both knees. Pepper step. You can hear me. That's great to know. Michelle. All right, Mike. What's going on? Aquatic life. Who else have we got in here? We've got Airborne, affirmative, yeah, and we've got Stan Pittman. What's up? Hold on, cat. Don't jump up that angle. You're gonna hurt yourself, you weirdo. All right. Are we all in? Are we all safely in the vehicle, in the plane, in the mouth of the mother cichlid? We ready to go? All right, everybody. So get in the mouth of Mama Cichlid and let's get ready to live stream. Can we do that? Is everybody in now? Can we finally agree? Do I need to take a reading of the water parameters? Perhaps I do. All right, let's see what happens because I wanted to know if I was the one who ruined this show. If I did it by picking the background like this. Did I disappear again, or am I still here? You can see and hear. Right on. All right, cool. Is anyone else top water absolutely filthy right now? It starts raining in Texas, and whoa, there goes chat real quick. In Texas, and all of a sudden our water smells like butt. Is anyone else's tap water, not top water? My tap water is delicious in Seattle. It starts raining here, and then it keeps raining for months and months and months. But yeah, we got lots of nice folks in here. Come on in, make yourselves at home. Andrew Sharon, thanks for joining me. Thanks for the support. Michelle Barnhill, what's going on? Good to see you. Airborne still here. Okay, great. And Asya, what is going on? Always to Asya, to Fish Dad, to Nirvana Aquatics. Thank you guys for your support. And I have some fish to show you. Have some fish to show you. But guys, I wanted to point out something I was thinking about. And that also, Anna Taymond, hello. My tank is more than evaporated because the person helping me with maintenance raised prices and I can't lift water buckets. Not sure what to do about that. Wait. Oh, more. I'm guessing you were saying my tank is more than half evaporated. I bet it wrote have. What would you do about that? You need to get water that's very soft. Like ideally, I mean, you want bottled water, but I know that's not realistic for a lot of people. You could use a Brita filter, maybe. Like even just a $20 Brita filter will really help cut down on a lot of the impurities. If you hit it with the dechlorinator and let it do that, or if you know you don't have chloramine in your water, you know it's just chlorine they use locally, you can let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, a few buckets of water, and then you can pour those through a Brita filter, and that will get them. Then you don't have to use the dechlorinator at all either. But I would just start adding water back. The thing is, if you add water back that is tap water that's hard, so if your tap water is hard at all around where you live, then you're going to end up with a lot of raised TDS or total dissolved solids, and likely your pH will become elevated over time. So that's why you want to be careful about that. But yeah, if you can't lift heavy things, a small transfer pump, yeah, that's a great idea. Nirvana Aquatics, I am also in the exact same position. I am not allowed to move anything more than like about 10 pounds is what the doctor said. But honestly, with a broken foot, it's hard to like even get around and lift like anything, period. And to be all, on balance and handle all that coordination and walking around stuff and sloshing of water. It ends up translating to me using a watering can. It's 2.5 gallons for each trip to the tank. And if I need to do anything heavy duty, I'll get like a 200 to 500 gallon per minute pump, and I'll get one of those, or even you could use like a little fountain pump, and I'll put that on some long tubing. I've got like 100 feet of medical grade tubing that I bought at like a hardware store, and that it happens to be the 1/2-inch size that pump was. Now you might need to find like an adapter for your pump, or like figure out that fixture if you don't buy something ready made, but then you can do that, and you can move a lot of you can move a lot of water that way really quickly. Yeah, Higer makes a good one that's pretty inexpensive. I think 400 gallons per hour. Yeah. And Stan said, I go through 200 gallons of RO a week. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of people go through a lot of that too. How did I break my foot? Well, technically, I broke my ankle, my talus bone. And I broke it because I stepped on a piece of glass that went in my foot. Then they had to do surgery because that got infected, and the infection went into my blood because that glass was stuck in my the heel of my ankle, and I had to I was trying to squeeze it out like a big old splinter, and it was about the size of my thumbnail when it did come out, and burning hot. The area had turned like bright red. So they put me on antibiotics, and the next day I ended up with 106 point something fever, delirious, having to call 911. Went from no fever to that, and the whole leg swollen. So the whole leg swelled, and this infection had spread up my leg basically. And ever since then, I've had problems with edema and leg swelling. It's also linked to lightning and the fact that I don't have lymph glands on my right lower half of my body, which is odd. But the lightning left my body through the back of my legs, through the back, my knee pits, like armpits, but for your knees. And because of that, it can retain water. Well, then the infection gets in the bone, and then when the infection's in bone, it can weaken bone. And apparently that happened, and it seemed like a small infection, but yeah, I almost lost my foot over that infection. Almost lost my leg last summer. Almost died. I mean, that's the other part of it. And then I have lupus, so autoimmune disease, but you can see here, like right now today, I'm having like a weird flare of some sort, with like these almost hive like welts that I'm getting. And normally, if I took steroids or antihistamines and stuff like that, it would help take that down. Because so far I haven't been able to afford the $6,000 per injection stuff that they want me on. You can see I've got this whole big welt rash on my head too. Guys, don't worry, I'm not going to talk about this the whole time, but I was going to take a sec to address it in case you're like, why is he so weird looking? Gosh, you should take a freaking nap or take a bath. But also I get the psoriasis on the elbow that looks so dirty, but it's not dirt. It's like a callus like you'd get on your foot. And that skin, any skin on my body that touches something over and over, it'll happen on my hands. It'll happen on my knuckles. It can even happen like right here if my hat's rubbing too much. So anything that rubs, yeah, it can do that. But anyways, so we have to be careful, and we have to be healthy on this channel. Does Benadryl allergy cream help? I don't know. I mean, it helps the feeling, and it helps the symptoms. Does it help like the root of whatever caused my immune system to go haywire for a while? Not usually. Like, we don't know why. Like, I'll just get random hives like across my face, and usually they'll just go away. But a lot of times they'll leave like raised welts for another day or two, and then that's when like Benadryl or whatever might help to fight that. But it doesn't seem to prevent these random like flash issues from happening. And I'll also get I'm actually too hot in this coat, but I'll also get issues where I'm just randomly cooking hot. Like, I just look super toasty all of a sudden, and I'll be sweating from the face. Yeah. So anyways, guys, how are we doing today? Jeff Kane, what's going on? Queen Kai, what's going on? Good to see you. Mast cells are very prone to malfunctioning. Most cells. Mast cells? Oh, mast cells. I can't see my A's and my O's today. Are switching them all up. I'm going crazy. Randy, what's going on? And Patricia Lindsay, hey, and Gary Stein, what's up? So I want to show you guys some incredible fish I saw today. I saw them yesterday. I just lied to you guys again. You should give an oil bath a try. I used to hang out with this guy. What was his name? Dip Pity or Pid Dippy or something or other. But he had the most awesome parties where we'd all get a bathtub and it'd be full of baby oil. And we would just have these parties and we'd all just sit in bathtubs of baby oil. And it was really good for my skin. No, I've tried the whole oatmeal thing. I've tried the whole milk thing. I've tried charcoal. I've tried. There's a number of different baths. I've tried olive oil also. Yeah, it's the oatmeal thing definitely helps with the dry skin and stuff, but just kind of helps soften stuff. I appreciate the advice and tips, you guys, but the problem is with my health issues, they're not like oh, what might help or what could help. They're the suggestions like, what would fix this if you were in the ER? Like, it needs to be that kind of advice. By the time it's like serious on my body, it seems like it's going to be like some home remedy's not going to do it usually. Just because I've tried everything under the sun from, I've gone all carnivore, I've gone all vegan. And I'm talking for this has been over a 25-year process since I was, in my late teens. And so it's like, I've actually taken the time to do it for a year. I was vegan, to see the effects. So certain things I've tried, I've done a long time because I've been having immune issues for a long time. Then I got hit by lightning just on top of all that, and everything got even more weird. So I want to talk about the fish though. So no more me, no more dry skin and oatmeal. There's a breakfast for you. Bugsy Craftwork, what's up? Hope you're doing good. EODA. What is that? What does that stand for? What does it mean? What does it all mean? And also, how do I get new fish from Tropical Fish Co. today? Might do a pop-up after. Oh, right on. That's awesome, Jeff. I will definitely let me know if you're doing that. Empire of Dirt Aquatics. Oh, it all makes sense now. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. And what kind of fish are we talking about? Well, we're talking about Corridoras. They're adorable. They're adorable. Do. So let's. I'm gonna post an actual video tomorrow of the not of the whole visit, but I went to go visit Chang at Moonlight Aquatics, and these fish are available online. Use the code Fishery10. My codes from here on out, I always try my best to make them Fishery and then the percentage off. So Fishery10 for everywhere pretty much is like a standard thing, or I won't usually do a thing unless I was going to shout them out for free. Which, I mean, plenty of places I will shout out for free, DANSFISH right now. I'm not going to be doing the codes anymore with DANSFISH, where those are done. So he's still someone that, as far as I know right now, I would recommend. He's always had good quality fish and all that, and gone the extra mile with the fish. Imperial Aquatics is another great place. Don't have a deal with them. But if I do have a deal, it's going to be Fishery and then the percentage off. So try it out if you guys, if you're at a place and you're like, I don't know if Alex said this was the place or not. But Aquatic Arts has one, Garden of Eder, Shrimp Envy, Flip Aquatics even has one that's, I think, secret. Is it like Secret 10 or Secret 15 or something like that? Or it might be History 10. Anyways, Fishery is what it is going forward. You can go explore what places may or may not at one time have been worthy of places, I would say. Dan's high wait, what's up? Yeah, it's yeah, I agree. Dan, it's hard for him to do that exactly. Yep. Oh, you want some amber quarries? It's hard to find them. Yeah, I want a lot of the quarries that I saw. Moonlight Aquatics has some insane quarries. So let me share the screen. Let me just shut up and share the screen. It's like, Alex, just show us already. Yes, people. If I can get that not to be a solid black freaking lump. Where did we go? All right, so I think I can open. Can we just open? Let's see. Quarries. And I think we can go and I think then I can go yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is it gonna let me? No. Entire screen? We could go with entire screen, I suppose. Okay, we'll do entire screen, guys. Oh, why is it not letting me share now? Gosh darn it. Come on. Okay, I think I can do it this way. Let's try it. Oh no. We got a million screens to infinity. Okay. All right. So I have another idea that's better. I have a better idea, people. Don't worry. I'm full of so many good ideas, you guys. We're gonna maybe this will work. I hope it works. Maybe it won't, but maybe it will. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. We'll see if it works. I don't know, guys. I don't know what happened here. Oops. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Okay. So we're going to try a new thing. So I'm going to remove that. I'm going to stop sharing. Yeah, just get rid of sharing. No more sharing for anybody. But then we go back here, go to share screen, and hopefully this will work, guys. We'll see. It's the first time I've ever done this. Okay, let's see. What are we seeing? All right. So, boom. Are we seeing Julii quarries or Trilineatus quarries and yeah, Julius and Trilineatus? Is that what you guys are seeing? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, do you guys see that? Okay, you should, anyways. So those are very, very pretty. He's got those right now, and the true quarries are, or not true quarries, but the true Julii have little dots on them, and they're actually in this tank, but I don't think this is a picture of one. Whereas Trilineatus have the 3 stripes, but then they have a maze-like pattern. And they don't have the true dots. Now, I like the actual maze-like pattern that these have, and these are, I believe, are these the Pantanolensis? These ones here. I don't know if they were for sure, but cat is acting crazy. Sorry, she's just knocking things over. But then let's see if it'll let me do this. This is the important part. If I can go back and then I can go, okay, yeah. So then there's these little cories that he's got that are the black Schultzi cories. And they have actually red or orange on their fins when you look really carefully. And the Schultzi or Schultzi, they're created in captivity from a collection point. He also has all the pygmy. Yeah, they have a bunch of pygmy cories, Mike, and I bought a bunch of pygmy cories yesterday. So I bought Habrosis and I bought pygmies to toss in both community tanks, like behind me. I bought 7 as the 7's the minimum I would usually buy of a set of cories. But granted, like I think 12 is like really when you start to see their behavior really blossom. When you have like 30 together, it is magical though. Like they start to create patterns and weave around each other, and they do these like dances where it kind of looks like they're waiting for one another to occupy kind of the center of attention of the group. And like usually the big male and the dominant female or whatever will kind of have their little dance, and then the secondary male and female will sometimes do their dance, and then they'll go up and down in a T-shaped pattern. It's pretty cool. Your fishies. I'm talking about your fishies. CRP fish. Any Hestatus? I can't. Hestatus have been really, really hard to find. I have seen some, but they are not common. That's for sure. They're nowhere near common. We'll go. You guys will see tomorrow or the next day when I post my video of Moonlight Aquatics actual shop. Like you'll see the actual quality of these fish. But here you can see his like $10. He's got $9.99 original neon orange or orange laser, whatever you want to call them, gold laser. These are the orange laser rather than the gold laser or gold line, Corey. And the orange, boy, is it orange rather than gold. The gold is the color of their belly and body, and it's more of a reflective metallic color. The orange on these guys, though, I mean, look at that. The orange on that stripe, it looks like it's an LED. It's incredible. And his prices are insane already. And that's what the tariffs and stuff already. So he's got some really cool fish. I'm going to show you guys a couple others. He's not really doing any Black Friday sales or anything, but he does have some really rare on accident. Like he didn't know that they were coming. Corydoras concolor, that he basically, or the slate, is that AI? No. These are photos I took with my phone. And here is the little tiny salt and pepper cories, the Habrosis. These guys are my favorite of, there's the pygmy, there's the Habrosis, these guys, and there's the Hestatus. And then now there are albino versions of the Habrosis and of the pygmy. And the pygmy, he has the white or albino version of, and they're really, really white rather than that yellow albino color. And I'm not talking about leucistic, like those are different things too, but these are albino as in their eyes are pink or translucent, one or the other, in those kinds of species. But these guys are just their normal little selves, and I just thought they looked good because I was getting, I think they're $4.99 or $5.99 at his store right now. super inexpensive. He's got, like, right now, he's also got the most beautiful ruby tetras that I've seen in probably 2 or 3 years, and he is charging, I think it's buy 10 get 2 free, and I think they're $2.99 a piece. Oh, so this screenshot, this is one of the aquatic arts. So on a related but slightly different side tangent, Fishtory 15. So if you use that code, Fishtory 15. Oh wait, I just put it in, but I didn't capitalize it all. So I'm leading you astray. Don't listen to me. Fishtory 15. If you enter Fishtory 15 at Aquatic Arts, even on their BOGO deals, their buy one get one, or in this case, they've got buy 12 get 12. They've got a different set of BOGOs for their plants, for all their stuff. So over there, it's my normal. So if you guys are watching my channel and you want to have my channel rewarded for the affiliation of it, we get 100 and or if you spend $250, you will get free shipping for everyone. It's also only hold. I wonder why. Are you okay, Laura? Can you come in? My wife's at the front door, and I'm trying to figure out why she didn't come in. But anyways, I think she's maybe on the phone. I hope she's not stuck out there or something. I don't know. Anyways, guys, so the Aquatic Arts has $250 you spend, you get shipping free. So get a friend, spend that money, and then you get, even on their green discount prices that are marked down for the holiday, for Black Friday, or their deals where you do the drop down menu and you get their, if you buy 3 of these, you get 3 of those. If you buy 6 of these, you get 6 more of these, all for free. All of that is it's gonna be all available through the end of November at Aquatic Arts when you use Fishtory 15. Now at Moonlight Aquatics, oh, and what I was going to say about that is, obviously, guys, is that the shrimp they have at Aquatic Arts, they have yellow eye neocaradinas now, and they are doing deals on those as well. So this is one of the ones they sent me, and no, they're not the demon eye ones that I covered from Germany in one of the recent videos I did. They are, however, the true yellow eye. And this picture, you can really see it. Let's see if I can make this the whole screen for a sec. That didn't work. Let's do this. No? Really? Anybody? No? No? No. Oh, getting closer. There. Can I make this the whole screen? You kind of, I don't know. Is that your whole screen, guys? So yeah, kind of cool. But if we go back to Corey land. So here's a baby Pantanalensis Corey. These, they were $150 a pair. Now they are far, far cheaper. I think they're $34.99 he's selling them for. Absolutely insane. He's also got like CW 163s and 169s. I'll tell you more of what he has, but absolutely, he just got flooded with Corridoras that are unusual or rare, and it's pretty impressive what he's got, like, in shop. Like right now, I was really blown away when I saw it all. I was like, whoa. He also had these, which are incredible looking. This isn't a great picture, but I mean, these are the gold laser on the albino. So they have to select for albino and have the gold laser gene. And I do not have any idea how genetically this is passed on or how it works. Like, absolutely insanity. I have never seen these before I saw these. And what I'm about to show you next is the one that is even more insane. All right, can you guys see me? Can you guys see me still? Am I here now? Hi guys. Let's try to reshare that because it kicked me off the internet. And I think YouTube is having some issues tonight. I think it needs a tissue for its issues. All right, let's see here. Did we get that to work? I think we did. Hello, Mike Bomar. Welcome. Come on in. The water is lukewarm. The water is dry. Let's say that. Dagmar Haggerty, hello. But I wanted to show you guys this one. Boom. Look at that beauty. Holy cannoli. These, I was like, I need that. I need that. I need that. Green laser Corys right here. And this was they all were this green. That is not at all like, do not adjust your screen kind of thing. They're all that green. And they have blue iridescence, and then they have green iridescence on their lower part of their belly. These are the best looking Corys, and they're only $50, but you can get them for, I believe it's $44 if you use Fishery 10 at Moonlight Aquatics. And they are, I mean, they're just beautiful. The fish he got in are the best looking Corridoras I've ever seen. You'll see them in the video. And this is the equivalent of a sale for Black Friday for him. Is just the way he's pricing everything. He just wants to move it quickly. He wants to get it into a good home. But this fish is like incredible next level quality fish. It's just yeah, it's pretty wild. So let's add next. Let's pull up. I don't know why they make this so hard. If we can get this, and we can go get rid of this. Stop screen. All right, there we go. Then we get rid of this. Then we can go share screen again, and we can go to, all right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Your fish are only for green laser Corys, Fritz. It's only 10 euros for a green Cory in Europe right now. That's wild. Here they're, I think, $35, $34. Yeah. They're very very new to us here. And they're very beautiful. I've never seen such crazy good looking ones as those. I mean, I just blown away by the quality of those. So again, wow, I didn't realize so many of these. He's sold out of quite a few things, but he's got shrimp for $3.99. They're always gonna throw in extra ones. If you guys buy like 10, they're gonna throw in like 2 extra ones. Plus they have babies that they're just like end up in there. He's got a bunch of really nice shrimp though for that $3.99. I mean, he's even got for, I think it's, let's see where they are. I think they were $4.99 for the ocean blue ones, which are incredible. The blue dreams are still very nice. They're good quality. Ocean Dream ones, or the Ocean Blue Dream, are insanely, like, they look like they're glowing in the dark. It's very wild. And the red Bloody Marys are incredible. Also, the Shadow Panda shrimp are insane. So here he's got his pygmy cories online, only $4.99. Really affordable. I mean, plus you guys get another 10% off that. He's also got a bunch of cardinal tetras, bunch of neon tetras in. He's got great looking Pseudomagil Aru 4s right now, $11.99 each. You know, albino pygmy corridoras, $8.99 a piece. These were at Aquarium Co-op. I think these were $15 a piece. And these are them, like, literally. The only like thing that I kind of think about this, and I want to know what your guys' opinion is do you think that do you guys think that their eyes kind of make them look like they kind of look dead, like the way that they are so translucent that they kind of look dead? I just that's my thought. But yeah, that's the only one. Fritz says, I have 4 blue demons growing for you, Alex. I spotted 4 babies already. Are you talking about shrimp now, Fritz? All right, where are we at? Oh, Luel Luella Lutan. What's going on? Hello. Your boyfriend has a cool fish he got from Moonlight. Is it one of the Hillstream loaches? They have a lot of those. They also have some really cool eels right now. Man, they have a lot of cool stuff right now. Incredible pricing. He doesn't have everything listed online. So you guys are going to see some stuff in the video I release, and I'm probably going to make him have a headache from that. But there's going to be some Cory species that he has like 50 of that he's going to list on Black Friday. But right now they're technically being quarantined. So they're just chilling, and he's, not flipping them right away. And same with some like some of the plecos and things. So definitely keep an eye out, and you might be able to request something, even if I specifically named it and there was a price and everything. That means that I knew that what it was going to be and everything, and he knows it'll be safe to mention. But let's see here. Fish Dad says, would Cardinal Silawasi shrimp and 1471 spotted pleco be in a good water? I don't know about that. I think the fish would probably survive, but I don't know how close to the true parameters you're keeping it. And cardinal shrimp come from really, really hard water, like 8.2, and the TDS is pretty high too, I think. You'd have to check, honestly. You think you'd need to Google that one. Unfortunately, I can't tell you right off the top of my head what the or what you're keeping your cardinal shrimp, because there's the lake, and there's that also. Dan, Randy, I have to say, I got the hookup with Moonlight Aquatics. They're green lasers, they're orange lasers, they're albino pygmies, and all this stuff. Absolutely insane. Dread Jim, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome. Vulcan Quarry. Let's see. Corey, I knew what you were gonna say. He has some Vulcans. He does. I don't think there are many though. Yeah, for sure. Shada, if you are comparing Moonlight to Little Amazon, yeah, He was gone for 2 weeks at one point with some health stuff, like a while back. It could have been then, or it could have been when he got a shipment, and the fact that he unpacks his shipments and everything coming from China, oftentimes, which is like a 2-day process if they're coming from actually China or actually like Vietnam, and then they go to Hong Kong sometimes and then here. Or the other terrible thing that sometimes happens is they go to LA, then here, and it like stalls an extra 12 hours or more sometimes, and it's not needed at all. It's tough, yeah. A black ghost knife tank build would be fun. I'm not sure though. Anyways, most of the time the fish there look really good. I was just there the other day, 2 days ago, and they looked incredible. Were there some fish passed away? There were maybe 4 fish passed away, and 1 or 2 shrimps in one of the tank passed away out of literally probably 7 or 8,000 individual fish. It was wild, absolutely wild, how many things he brought in. Yeah, I know. I have isopods also. I have them personally, so you can message me on Facebook or on email. And if you I live in North Seattle. If you want, you can just come get isopods from me right now. I've got some right in my pond. So if you ever come by North Seattle, let me know. I'm kind of stuck at home a lot of the time right now, just because of my health and my ability to wheel around. Oh, you're by Green Lake? Right on. Well, we could definitely meet up at some point then, for sure. All right, I'm gonna keep moving along here with the critters, but there's the L471s that were being asked about right here, the $49.99. I think, yeah, they're sold out of that size. I think they have another size in the works that might be coming soon, but there's a few other really similar fish, including he got in a bunch of autosynclists. He got in giant autosynclists. He got in the Robocop. Oh yeah, here's the ocean blue dreams. Like, those are the bluest blue neocaradinas you'll ever see. Definitely, they're like the equivalent of Bloody Marys in the red color, only they're blue. They're bluey Marys. But yeah, pretty wild. And right now, again, he's got the gold laser cories. Really, really nice quality, full grown. He used to have baby ones for $9.99, and not like tiny fry, but young ones. Now he's got these for $19.99 for the gold laser cories. He's got a number of other stuff like the Pseudomagil luminatus. I've always gotten mine from him the last few years. Also, he does have a bunch of clown loaches. He's got black Kohaku swordtails back at the moment. But he's also got like $11.99 for Venezuelan corridoras with the orange and the kind of bluish slate color. Really, really beautiful. Also, he's got the black Schultzi cories, $19.99. A lot of places selling those for $35, $30. Like, I was just at Aquarium Co-op. That's what they wanted there. Also, he's got some really nice Stiphodon. He's got, the bird song one right now, and he's also got Annies or Annies Stiphodon. These ones are really pretty also, though. Just keep an eye out when you go shopping for his. Also, the Imperial Lapis Tetra, super underrated. They're an incredible fish that turns every color of the rainbow between the male and the female. And it's kind of subtle. It's not like extremely flashy. It's like these subtle undertones of iridescence. They're kind of like filament barbs when they get older. Also, he's got some really cool little gobies and stuff, like these dimetrodons, which are really cool. Of course, he's got also goldfish. Tangerine tigers only $4.99, so that shows you the price of things. Also, for his new brand of his panda loaches, these are the brand new species that doesn't have an official like Latin name yet or anything. They're the gold line panda loach, and they're called that. They've kind of got a little more golden color to their, like a little more of a yellow color to them, or not yellow, but like an amber color to the top of their body. It's like a translucent color that looks like there's some light coming through it, which is interesting. And then they, instead of having their stripes the other way, they have them this way. So right now these are going for like 20, 30, 30. I think I've even seen them for 40 at some other local shops. I don't know what they are elsewhere, but yeah, here they're going for $20, which I think is a pretty good deal. Also, stir-by Corys, $7.99, which is a really good deal these days. I feel like those are usually like about $10, and not that they are worth it or aren't worth it or whatever. I think they're worth whatever you want, whatever you pay, kind of. But they're just a really solid, healthy fish too, and they're easy to breed and easy to care for. Also, he's got the super blue emperor tetras, which are pretty cool looking. Just passing thought, those are neat. They're like navy blue is the other name for them. Also, only $5.99. Plus, you get your discount of Fishery 10, which gets you another 10% off. So if $5.99 wasn't cheap enough for your blue-hued, peppered Corys, how about let's say instead of $5.99, it's gonna drop the price around to like $5.10 or something per fish. Really nice live bear groups between guppies, mollies, endlers, all that kind of stuff. He's got some really nice ones. The red dragon guppy, I think they're more almost like a metallic or lace dragon guppy, but who am I to name anything? They're pretty cool though. And another cool one was the ornate Biochars Nido. Also these guys, the $3.99 ruby tetras. This picture makes them look so bad compared to how good they looked when I came to visit. But you can see how plump they are, how developed they are. That's really rare with these. Usually this one in the center with the kind of skinny belly and stuff, that's how they all look almost every time I see them delivered. And a lot of times they're washed out just from the day, just from stress, just because they didn't want to be, in a bag walked around or whatever. Well, he's got them. They're a crazy good deal, because when you buy 10, you get 2 free, and you can get another 10% off. Wow, somebody gifted 5 memberships. Brackish Babe, right on. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I truly do. I truly doodly do. Thank you. And welcome. Also, do you have a different name, or is YouTube being crazy? Is it just not showing what's up? But anyways, yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. It helps everyone out because more people get to be wonderful members, and more people get to know that you did that, and maybe they'll become friends with you, and maybe you guys will have like an awesome best friend story. And when you guys finally see each other after you haven't in years, you can like run towards each other in slow motion in the field, like and collapse into each other's arms, stuff like that. Scouse tanks, the Beatles, Liverpool tanks. Hey Alex, I'm looking for a book on microfauna, all the little critters, organisms, and aquarium. I don't know, and I'm just gonna slowly back out of the room and close the door behind me. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a good book on that. There was a book that I had years ago that I think is part of like a Peterson guide type thing, and it was called like Pond Life, and it was for bird baths and backyard settings rather than you're probably thinking of like a pond with a big like fish, and they meant more like a pond with seasonal fairy shrimp and ostracods and maybe some crayfish or lizard like newts or whatever. And there isn't a super good guide, even with there being that one. There isn't like a super good guide that I could point you to that I know of off the top of my head that is just specializing with the idea of towards using like aquarium knowledge for the how they would use it. I'm trying to think like what is out there, because there's through it, just talking about insects or just talking about like bugs versus spiders that live on top of the water, like when you start getting into all the microflora and fauna involved in a pond, then there's a lot of ground to cover biologically. But I would say that the stuff that you want is covered, as search for the words live cultured food or live fish food, like live or live feeding fish food. And of course that may bring up a bunch of feeder fish type videos, but what you're looking for obviously is live culture, as in the sense of like white worms, Walther worms, detritus worms, black worms, you name it, midge larvae, which are red bloodworms. Fishery has time slowed watching the subscriber approach a milestone. I feel like it. Yeah. What? Oh wait, what's that? Yeah, please write one. Yeah, maybe I should. Dagmar, maybe I should. That we we do need a better book than that, but than what's out there. Okay. All right. So Jeff Kane has a stream set up for 9 p.m. Central. So 6 p.m. would be the time here, right? No, that would be wait a minute. No, yeah, it'd be 7 p.m. So about if you have the link, go ahead and post it, guys. And Jeff, you can post the links because you should be a manager amongst managers. You should be a wrench among wrenchmen. So Yeah, and I promote, yeah, people should go there and go have fun hanging out with Jeff in less than a half hour. And if I can, I'll come by too. Also, oh, he had these Japanese bluegrass guppies, which are actually half Endler, and there's an interesting story behind those if you dig and you're into things like Endlers and guppies and stuff. Also, they have a whole bunch right now of beta alba marginata pairs that look really good, and he's keeping them all in the same aquarium, and they look super healthy, super happy. A lot of them are kind of like in their own corner or whatever, like with one or two others rather than all pig piled or swimming around or anything else. Like they're kind of, I don't, solitary is not the quite right word, but they all are kind of cordoned off into their group, into their own little groups. He also has bandit cories, $9.99. He's got these Sultan plecos, which are for $54. It's like super inexpensive for, and this picture showing him smaller than a lot of them have been. He's also got the raccoon tetras, $17.99. The fire ant tetras, got more of those back in. So then he's got some other interesting cories that I'd never seen, like, and they're apparently like very common in Europe. So if you guys, I know some of you are in Europe who are watching. Have you guys heard of the Corydoras sanjuanensis? I've never heard of the San Juan Corridora, but he got a bunch of those, and they were really, really affordable for a fish I've never heard of in the Cory group. He also has these CW 127s, the super parallelus, however you say that, parallelus, and they're so cool looking. They've got this, like, it looks like a switchblade knife for a back, like a shark fin, like back cutting. They're so cool. Also, he's got a bunch of different loaches. You've seen these before, but like, look at the blue in the tail and in the dorsal fin. A lot of these have like orange or yellow on the just above and just below the blue streak on those fins too. Just absolutely wild stuff. He also has Amaya and the Rio Amaya and the Rio, what's the other one called? It's not quite as extreme, but it's very pretty. Oh, Sanipa. Those are into. Also, the Star Spangled Banner gobies are in his store at the moment. Lots of cool rainbow fish too are around. His purple dragon guppies, those are really pretty, and $30 a pair. These, I think these are lace. They're almost like little tiny dots, like stippling of just this beautiful blue and purple and a little bit of green, and just yeah, these are really neat ones, and they kind of have the like tuxedo vibe with the big Dumbo ear look and the long dorsal, high dorsal. They're neat. A lot of them that he has right now are just super, super cool. The other thing, oh yeah, he's got the Tatia mosaicus and some of those cool fish. Reticulated cories, only $7.99. Pretty cool. He also has these extremely rare, the Red Devil Hillstream Loach, which I'd never seen these. I have no idea, like, because I've never seen them like advertised, I've never seen pictures of them or anything. I'm taking his word for it. Obviously, his sellers are very, very smart and skilled. Again, yeah, only $34.99 for the Brochus pantanalensis, which, again, a really cool looking fish. And these were the ones that were going for at least $100, if not like 150 a pair, or 100 and, I don't know, some might have even been 100 flat. And no pairing promised, probably. Yeah, I'm sure that's the way it probably is. Anyways, the blue phantoms, they look really good right now. Also, the freshwater morays, the tiger or leopard morays that they have, they're really small right now. They're like a foot long, and they're the diameter of maybe trying to think of something that size. Something like, I guess, maybe like a thick Sharpie. That would be something comparable. But they're pretty small. You'll see in my video, I think. Also, the I don't know how to even say this. Takutut, whatever. I don't know how to say that. Why is that so hard to say, guys, for me? But those guys, he's got all sorts of little plecos that are incredible, and he's got all these autosynclists that nobody's ever seen, which is pretty neat. He's got like the little RoboCop ones. He's got all sorts of little peppermint ones that I got today or yesterday. They're really neat. Also, the dwarf Peclotia pleco, the L80. That's another one that I don't see very often. Oh, yeah. And then he's got the Corey CW114, which is the Sippa Lawini. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, if that's how you're supposed to say it, but they're kind of cool. They look real fast. They look like they're little race car drivers. And people might look at some of the fish other places and think things are kind of wow. So these are the Bosemane corridoras too. Kind of a neat looking one, kind of an unusual one, but he's got them for again $49.99. He's also got the mini plecos. These are super small. They're smaller than Ancestris even. I think they only stay at like 2 or 3 inches maxed out. But the Rio Itinis, just cool. And he's got a bunch of flagtail. I didn't know he had these either. Flagtail. I'd never seen these. Flagtail panda corridoras. And I don't know what's going on in this listing. They're interesting looking. They are not panda though. They're I guess they're flagtail panda corys. So there's something completely different. They look like they don't. I'm gonna have to ask him about those. Maybe one of you guys knows about these, but they're $29.99. They look like a Frankenstein put together the several different corys that I know of, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know that one. I'll have to look that one up. Hopalosoma oapoiquens, poquens. Interesting. Again, like I said, he always has the best of the best of whatever's cool. He's got some. He's also got some of the rice fish, the Everseye, super cool, super cool. He's got a ton of the polka dot cactus plecos and the normal cactus plecos, and some sunshines and some other peppermint and polka dot ones. He's got so many of the giant watermelon ones though he's got one size that's I think 20 or 39.99, and then the bigger one here, the 79.99. You'll see them listed online. Again, some of the Hillstream loaches are down in like the $29.99. These are for the like red-tailed ones, and they color up when spawning. So definitely Google like what it's supposed to look like, because they do not do justice to the fish. Also, he's got moth corridoras in for only $49.99. He's got these albino. He marked them down from $60 a piece to $49.99. He doesn't have many of these left, but I showed you guys the picture of, like, this is a terrible picture. It does not do justice at all to how stunning the gold line is still on these albinos. I mean, you can tell by their whiskers and their fins and stuff. They've just been well taken care of too. But use that code fishery10 and you'll get the best discount you can get at his shop. Also, the Barbados Cory, only $14.99. He's got these the green lasers. Again, I showed you that picture earlier. I'm gonna switch it to that as our final picture, just to show you guys the difference. Like this is oh, did it boot? What is going on? It may have. Oh, I see what's going on. So can I do this and copy that and then go here and then go do. Yeah, all right. See if that worked. Yeah. So that's what that really looked like in his shop. Absolutely insane content for sure. The blue on the face, the green glow of the iridescence, that stripe, the beautiful green, and I mean, just man, green laser quarries. That they could have almost called it like a blue or like a lime laser. I don't know. I feel like the marketing could be done. It's almost 10 o'clock for me. Aquatic fish. I know, guys. Some of y'all, it's getting real late. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. But you can most definitely go over to Jeff Kane's stream, and this guy here, this at EODA Jeff Kane. You can go to his stream. If he wants to drop the link, drop it again, Jeff. Bring it on home, Jeff. El Jefe. Guys, I appreciate you stopping by. I will probably try to share some of the footage that I got of the quarries specifically in maybe like a new quarries video or CW number quarries video. He's got so many right now. It's absolutely bonkers, and they're so beautiful. If I had the money, I would have so many quarries right now. And I get it if you can only afford, 2 or 3 or 4 of a quarry. They do want to be in a big old group. That makes them so much happier. It makes them so much more dynamic, and they color up better, and just like their pheromones, they smell and sense in the water. But if you have to start small and your goal is going to be like, hopefully I can breed this small group and just treat them just right and all that, then I understand that too. Like, especially with the like $100 quarries or $50 quarries, that's a lot for a little tiny fish. I get it. So yeah, anyhow, Moonlight Aquatics, use the code FISHERY10 and you'll get 10% off your purchase. Yeah, which is super great. And at Aquatic Arts, Fishery15, you get 15% off. So we got deals all over town, guys, because I'm looking out for you. I'm trying to find cool stuff. And also it allows me, when I make friends with somebody who has these things, who takes care of them, who brings them in good quality and things, then I can film them and hopefully do things like a species spotlight, or a lot of times when something completely new like the Sinipa or the Amaya coral red, also they've got red arc, purple coral pencilfish. There's all these new fish that are coming out, and a lot of times when they come out, we don't know the like extent of like where did it really come from or what's actually going on. And you know, a lot of times we can set all that straight when you see the fish up close in good quality. And so I can get that with some of these places like Aquatic Arts, like Moonlight Aquatics, like Redfish, Bluefish. You know, these shops are, that's why we like to support them as well too. Is like we get to see them earlier than everyone else. Hey, Kenny's on here. Oh, it's Danny. This is Danny right there. Nice to see you, Alex. Danny, I love you, and I hope you're hanging in there. I know you had, I don't want to put all your private business online more than the basics that were out there, but I hope you are recovering well. And obviously, I love you and Kenny, and I hope he's doing well too. And we've been thinking about you guys, and you know, I'm glad to hear that you've been making a full recovery, it sounds like. And yes, oh good, you said I'm doing or wait, Danny did not say that part yet. We'll have to wait and hear if Danny is doing great. You know, don't want to put words in her mouth. Oh, she is doing great. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah. So I can it's not fake news, people. I can say that. And and Tropical Fish Co. What's going on? Good to see you as well. I'll have to have you on the show soon. We'll have to chat about what you're doing out there. Also, Dagmar, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Also, it was tough to get out and get stuff filmed with just how hard it is for me to move literally my legs and feet some distance or driving and sitting a long time and then getting out and walking a long time and, you know, standing in the same area. So it's both a challenge and a welcome, like, oh, I get to get out of the house and go do this stuff, and like it keeps me going. It's like a place to strive for, to aim. So anyways, yeah, message me on if you have me on Facebook, Jody P. Just message me there is the easiest way to like quick message. Facebook. I never check my Instagram or TikTok, even though I technically have those things. But yeah, thank you, Dagmar. I appreciate you calling me amazing. You are, geez. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate that. Gary Stein, hey, what's up, man? Also, anybody else? Randall Ben, what's up? D for Shad. Thanks for the stream. Can always get some cheap Corys to fill the group up till then. Yeah. There's a lot of good, like under $10 Corys right now at Moonlight. That's for sure. But tell them the Fish Street 10 code, and you'll get another 10% off. So whether website or not. Also, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna remind you guys that this guy right here, Jeff Kane, is going to have an unboxing, I believe he said, and a chat and a hangout and all that. While he's got the energy at the top of the hour, so in about 15 minutes or so. I'm going to get out of here, guys. I do love you so. And just a reminder to, you know, a lot of local fish stores are hurting and are debating if they're going to remain open, even, honestly. I've heard that from, I hate to say it, all but 2 of the fish store owners I know have all said, like, man, it is razor thin this year compared to all the last years, and even compared to like 15, 20 years ago. Like it dropped off enough that it's even like down to those points again. So if you guys are thinking of doing any Black Friday or Cyber Monday shopping or whatnot, definitely help these folks out who help you out in the hobby if you know they're your source for getting really good quality and really rare critters. Somebody asked me, like, why would I ever pay $100 for a 1-inch fish? And it's like, well, it's not just that, it's the story that comes with it. It's the history. It's the journey to go find the fish. It's the person who went into the jungle and what they went through. It's reading the accounts of that. It's thinking of the evolution of the fish and getting to know like what makes it tick, what that part of the world has like in minerality in the ground that could dissolve in the water, what food it eats, all sorts of things that you can, like rabbit holes you can unlock and go down that a lot of people have no idea of. But when you pay a lot of money for a fish, a lot of people suddenly start to appreciate a lot of these little nuances in not just the visual appearance, but in the actual behavior and in the how they socialize and all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah. So you guys, I in theory won't be streaming until Friday, but I may on a Turkey Day or something, or come out with the video, something for you guys of some of the beautiful fish I saw at Moonlight. I'm gonna have to share more of, and some video of them swimming in a big group and just being super happy. It's so awesome. It looks so pretty. But anyways, I'm gonna cut out of here. I am also losing my ability, like my eye vision. It's not tracking super super great. I think I have a hair in my eye or something. I have a fly in my eye. I have a fly in my suit. There's a horse in my boot. What? But anyways, guys, happy Thanksgiving, whether I see you before then or not. And I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, super chatters tonight. I appreciate you. Always, I appreciate you. Also, just members. Why would I say just? Members, you guys rock. You guys are the ones that make that reliable, whether it's $1.99 or whether it's $2 or $3.99 or whatever you choose. Any of that stuff really helps with keeping the literal lights on, the fish fed, the background going, beyond like the fact that I have to also make a living somehow when I spend all my time working on fish related stuff. So you guys make it possible, and I just can't thank you guys enough. Also, thank you for the super chats tonight specifically, and you guys for watching, for putting up with ads, and for clicking and being interested and supporting me through buying other products and things that I approve of or that I think are positives in our hobby at this point in time. Thank you so much. And I'm so grateful. I am so thankful. That's what I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving. That and the big old discounts at Aquatic Arts and at Moonlight Aquatics. Woo! Might need to pick up some more fish, that's for sure. But we're going to have an exciting few weeks here. And in the meantime, go over to Jeff Kane's channel and can watch an unboxing and hang out with him over there if you want right now. Leave him up there, add him as a friend, find that channel, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys all a little later. With much love, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.